So we were studying this centrifugal pumps. Sorry. So this is centrifugal pumps, and we have introduction, construction, classification, working, head losses, efficiency, advantage, and disadvantages. This we are going to learn from this presentations. So this is centrifugal pump. And this is how it is connected with the water. And the water shaft has been coming. This is connected to the impeller, and impeller rotates. And when it rotates, here the water is coming from this side. You can see here from this side water is coming, and the impeller makes it rotate it. When impeller rotates, it's and from this end at the discharge end, the diameter is large, and since the diameter is large, its pressure and velocity goes and increases. Okay, how the centrifugal pump works? Fluid enters the impeller axially to the eye. Then by centrifugal action, a force continues radially and discharges around the entire circumference. This is how the action has been taking place. Okay. The fluid passing through the impeller receives energy from the vanes, giving an increase of pressure and velocity. The kinetic energy of discharging the fluid is partially converted to pressure energy by suitable design of impeller vanes and volute casings. So this is various type of casing हो सकती है. Volute casing में fluid passing through the impeller receives the energy from the vanes, giving an increase of pressure and velocity. ठीक है, the kinetic energy of the discharging fluid is partially converted to the pressure energy by suitable design of impeller. Okay. Now this is volute casing. This is discharge. This is vanes. This is suction eye. This is impeller. You see here. The suction eye means water is coming from this end and through the impeller. If we look at this impeller, the area has been increasing constantly. Here the area is increasing constantly and it is rotating like this. And this also, at this portion also, you see that the area has been increasing gradually. And here the area is larger than this area. सक्शन आई का जो एरिया है उससे बहुत बड़ा होता है डिस्चार्ज एरिया. तो इस तरीके से अपन एरिया बढ़ा देते हैं और वेलोसिटी अपन उसको घुमाने से बढ़ा देते हैं. एरिया इंटू वेलोसिटी बढ़ जाएगी और डिस्चार्ज बढ़ जाता है. तो ज्यादा दूर तक अपन पानी फेंक सकते हैं. ये सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप हो गया आपका. कंपोनेंट डिविजन क्या होता है? सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप हैज टू मेन कंपोनेंट्स, अ रोटेटिंग कंपोनेंट comprised of an impeller and a shaft, a stationary component comprised of a volute casing, casing cover and a bearing. ये इतने टाइप के इसके कंपोनेंट्स हो सकते हैं, पॉसिबल है इतने टाइप के. टू मेन कंपोनेंट, रोटेटिंग कंपोनेंट comprised of an impeller and a shaft, स्टेशनरी कंपोनेंट हो सकता है आपका, ये केसिंग कहते हैं. अब इसके अंदर आप ये देखोगे क्या हो रहा है. सक्शन नोजल में यहाँ से पानी आ रहा है, ये यहाँ से ऊपर इम्पेलर ने घुमाया और घुमा के यहाँ से बाहर फेंक दिया. और पीछे के आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पर इसमें मोटर लगी हुई है. अब इतने टाइप के इम्पेलर्स या वेन्स जो है पॉसिबल हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो ओपन टाइप इम्पेलर हो गया, ये क्लोज टाइप का इम्पेलर हो गया. Pumps are classified based on the number of points that the liquid can enter the impeller and also on the amount of webbing. Single suction impeller हो सकता है, allows the liquid to enter the center of the blades from only one direction. The double suction impeller allows liquid to enter the center of the impeller blades from both sides, simultaneously giving twice the discharge at a given head. Okay, this is closed time impeller and open time impeller. Now we have this impeller design. Impeller design can be open, semi-open, or enclosed. It's type के impeller design. The open impeller consists only of a blades attached to a hub, and semi-open impeller constructed with a circular plate The web attached to the one side of the blade. The enclosed impellers has circular plates attached to the both sides of the blade are also referred to as shrouded impellers. कुछ shrouded impellers भी कहलाते हैं आपके. ये डबल आई हो गया, ये सिंगल आई इम्पेलर ऐसा होता है, यहाँ आया यहाँ से सीधा अपन निकल गया सिंगल आई इम्पेलर. ये डबल आई इम्पेलर हो गया, यहाँ से आया यहाँ से भी आ रहा है यहाँ से भी आ रहा है, दोनों साइड से आ रहा है इम्पेलर, तो डबल आई इम्पेलर हो गया. ये शूडेड भी कहलाता है कुछ आपका. देखो आप जैसे ये सेमी एम्प्लॉयर, जैसे दिस वन इज शूडेड वन. लुक एट दिस वन, यहाँ से आया इम्पेलर, ये थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे शूडेड कर दिया, उठा दिया. सेमी ओपन मीन्स आधा ओपन है आधा बंद है, एंड दिस वन इज फुली ओपन. तो इतने टाइप के इम्पेलर्स डिजाइन पॉसिबल हो सकते हैं. नाउ ओपन डिजाइन में क्या क्या हो सकता है, सेमी ओपन डिजाइन में क्या होता है, और द वेन्स आर अटैच्ड टू द hub. There is no shroud to support the veins. They are a good design for pumping stringing materials such as paper stock. Pump occupancy is maintained by sending a closed lens between the impeller veins and the volute on backplate. Since there is no shroud to straighten the veins, their use is often eliminated to small inexpensive pumps. Okay. Some of these semi-open impellers have pump out the veins on the back of the shroud that reduces the pressure on the back of the shroud and prevent foreign matter from lodging in back of the impeller, interfering with its operations. ठीक है. Closed impellers are sensitive to clogging with the solids, so their use is limited to the pumping of reasonably clear liquids. Oil refineries use closed impellers because of the problem of maintaining a close tolerance between a semi-open impeller and the pump volute. Explosive products would ignite if the impeller came into contact with the volute. But in the closed impeller version, soft wear rings were made to contact. अगर आप इसमें ये देखें, डिफ्यूजर का काम क्या होता है कि स्पीड को बढ़ाना. इन सम पंप्स डिफ्यूजर यूज दिस इंस्टेड ऑफ फ्लोटिंग रिंग ऑफ स्टेशनरी गाइड वेन्स सराउंडिंग द impeller. The purpose of diffuser is to increase the efficiency of centrifugal pump by allowing a more gradual expansion and less turbulent area for the liquid to reduce in velocity. The diffuser vanes are designed in a manner that the liquid exiting the impeller will encounter an ever-increasing flow area as it passes through the diffuser. The increase in flow area causes a reduction in flow energy, converting kinetic energy into flow. समझा डिफ्यूजर का काम क्या होता है? Efficiency को बढ़ाना centrifugal pump का, allowing the more gradual expansion and less turbulent area for the liquid to introduce velocity. अब stationary component में आ जाते हैं आपके. The main purpose of casings mainly रहती है इस केस में, stationary component में, that is casing. Main purpose of casing is to convert kinetic energy into pressure energy. Casing is generally of three types: volute, used for high end, eddy current forms, vortex होगा, eddy current reduced, circular होगा, used for lower head. Volute is a curved funnel increasing in area to the discharge port. As the area of the cross section increases, the volute reduces the speed of the liquid and increases the pressure of the liquid. Okay. Now vortex casing of the circular chamber and is introduced between the casing and impeller. Efficiency of the pump is this. Circular casing has stationary diffusion vanes surrounding the impeller. Periphery that convert the velocity energy to pressure energy. Conventionally, the diffusers are applied to the multi-stage pumps. Now प्राइमिंग जरूरी होता है. अगर आप प्राइमिंग नहीं करोगे तो आपका पंप जो चलता नहीं है. This has been very commonly seen. There are process of filling suction pipe causing casing and delivery pipe up to delivery valve and water used to remove air from these parts. It is of two types: positive priming, the one which speeds up processing; the negative priming, the one which slows down the processing. ठीक है. The positive priming and negative priming दो चीजें रहती हैं. The one which speeds the processing and the negative priming, the one which slows down the processing. Now the liquid force into impeller. The vane pass kinetic energy to liquid rotates and leaves impeller. Volute casing converts kinetic energy into pressure energy. ये volute casing जो होती है kinetic energy को pressure energy में convert कर देती है. ये ऐसा मूवमेंट हुआ ना, तो जो भी kinetic energy है वो pressure energy में यहाँ पर discharge के ऊपर convert हो जाएगी. That is how it works. Liquid force into impeller, vanes pass kinetic energy of the liquid rotates and level impeller. ठीक है. It consists of an impeller rotating within the casting. Liquid directed in the center of the rotating impeller is picked up by the impeller vanes and accelerated to the higher velocity by the rotation of the impeller and the discharge by centrifugal force into the casing. Now this is velocity triangle. Found beta 1, this is V1, VR1, VW1, U1, beta 1. This is omega. Omega is the velocity with which the fluid is starting the veins. अगर आप इसका velocity triangle देखें तो यहाँ पर ऐसा velocity triangle बन जाएगा इसका. इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए आप लोग. सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप का वेलोसिटी ट्रायंगल का ले लिया आप लोगों ने. प्लीज टेक ए स्क्रीनशॉट.
ले लिए हैं सर.
Okay, now work done. So work is done by the impeller on the water. Now W is equal to work done per unit kg of the water per second, and VW2 is equal to real component of the velocity of the jet at the outlet. U2 is equal to tangential velocity of the impeller at the outlet. VW real component of the actual velocity of the jet, and U1 is the tangential velocity of the inlet. As water comes readily, guide blades angle at inlet alpha 90 degree, VW1 is 0. तो work done क्या होगा? VW1 U2 upon G. Velocity real component absolute velocity into tangential component upon G divided by G. So this is how you will be getting. Okay. Now this is heads in centrifugal form. Suction head होता है, delivery head होता है, static head होता है, और manometric head होता है. इतने type के head होते हैं. Vertical head of the center line of the centrifugal pump above the water surface to the pump from which water is to be lifted. Delivery head, vertical distance between the center line of the pump and the water surface in the tank to which the water is delivered. Static head, sum of the suction head and the delivery head. Manometric head is the head against which a centrifugal pump has to work. HS plus SD by HFF plus SD plus VD का square upon 2G. So आप ये देखो, ये सक्शन हेड, इसमें कितना क्लियरली दिख रहे हैं हेड्स कितने टाइप के हैं. देखो आप, ये सक्शन हेड है आपका, ये सम्प लेवल है, यहाँ पर सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप लगाया है. So this one is suction head, this hydro pump, this is discharge head, यहाँ से यहाँ तक discharge head. ये टोटल हेड हो गया आपका. इसको डिलीवरी हेड कहते हैं अपन. यहाँ से नीचे से ऊपर तक खींचना, सेंटर लाइन तक सक्शन हेड होगा. दोनों हेड को मिला दो, स्टैटिक हेड. सम ऑफ द सक्शन एंड डिलीवरी हेड, दैट वन इज स्टैटिक हेड, कैपिटल एच. But the discharge manometric head, the head against which the centrifugal pump has to work. और जिस हेड के अगेंस्ट सेंट्रीफ्यूगल पंप को वर्क करना है उसको मैनोमेट्रिक हेड. तो इन सबका हेड को अपन ने ऐड कर लिया. HS प्लस SD, HFS प्लस HFD, so and so forth. ये एफिशिएंसीज हो गई. एफिशिएंसी क्या था? वर्क डन अपॉन हीट सप्लाइड. अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी कितनी सप्लाई कर रहे हैं? VW upon G मैक्सिमम एनर्जी है. Ratio of moment manometric head to the head imparted by the impeller, HM upon VW upon G. The ratio of power delivered by the impeller to the liquid to the pump to the shaft. So VW U2 upon G, that is divided by power input to the pump. तो ओवरऑल एफिशिएंसी का ये फॉर्मूला नीचे हो जाएगा. ये लिख लीजिए आप लोग. अब इसके अंदर बहुत सारे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक कर्व्स भी आते हैं जिनका अपन को ध्यान रखना है. These are required to predict the performance and behavior of the pump working under different head, flow rate and speed. तो these are the characteristic curves. ये आपको draw करना पड़ेंगे. You have to draw these characteristic curves. Okay. Brake horsepower, water horsepower, efficiency, BEP, all this you have to keep in mind. So that's all for today, dear. You take a screenshot for the same characteristics curves के बारे में, और इनके न्यूमेरिकल्स अपन बाद में करेंगे. लगभग अपना कोर्स खत्म पर है. नेक्स्ट क्लास में अपन we will go through the numericals. Now I will be taking